Right now, another morning must read. This is on the neoconservative David Frum. He was heated last night. I believe this was from The Atlantic. I saw this a couple of hours ago. This is not a drill. The question has to be asked of every Trump law enforcement appointee. Why are you still in your job? Where are your resignations? If this firing stands and if Trump dares to announce a pliable replacement, the rule of law begins to shake and break. This was a heated note from clearly identified a Republican. We now speak with Greg Valliere of Horizon Investments on short notice. Greg, your reaction when you saw the firing of Mr. Comey?
Well, shocked like everyone else, but then I began to think, what does this mean, Tom, for Trump's agenda? It doesn't mean anything good. It already had stalled. I think one of the clear conclusions is that tax reform is dead for this year.
Within that, and you're really good at the word dead here on this legislative process, what will you look for from Republican senators?
Well, that's a key issue. Will it just be McCain and people like that who abandon him, or will it be wider? Based on what I heard last night, I think at least a dozen Senate Republicans will abandon him.
Greg, can I just come back to the point you made a moment ago about the agenda and how dead it is in terms of things like tax reform? The financial markets have not reacted this morning in any meaningful way to this news. Is that a mistake?
Well, I think if the markets were hoping for a tax bill this year, they'll be disappointed. I do not think a tax bill is dead. I still think we can get it next year, but this is more than a distraction. This Comey story and maybe a special prosecutor, this is going to bog the White House down in terms of getting a lot of its priorities enacted.
Just give me a sense of volatility. So I just want to compare and contrast. Volatility in the financial markets. The VIX is trading with a 9 handle. The volatility in Washington is trading with a, well, significantly higher handle. How do I put the volatility of Washington with the volatility of Wall Street?
I think you have to view it in context, and really, you got to say, everywhere you look, there's Goldilocks. Moderate growth, moderate inflation, moderate interest rates, good corporate earnings. All that stuff persists, even with this Comey stuff.